From the Ticats Audio Network, this is Ticats Today with Brayden Neville.
Hello and welcome to today's episode of Ticats Today for this Wednesday, July the 5th, 2023. And man, summer is here and it is hot, a spicy one out there today for Ticats practice with temperatures well in the 30s all practice long. Didn't get the team down though. Guys were putting in the work, the tempo was fast-paced, and the team was having fun out there on the field. I spoke to Coach O, Jagera Davis, Tim White, James Butler, and Coulter Woodmansey today. Coulter, he's coming off that injury and is now back on the O-line, and he's looking ready to go for this Saturday's matchup with the Ottawa Redblacks. Several Ticats have returned to full practice this week. Coulter Woodmansey, Bailey Feltmate, and Chris Van Zyl, they have all been active during practice for the Ticats. This bye week seemed to come at a great time for some guys to get healthy, but still some players injured. But always good to see those guys coming back for this week's matchup. The Ticats also announced today they signed American QB Kai Locksley. Locksley is a CFL vet playing in 19 career CFL games, including 12 starts with the Edmonton Elks. He completed 5 of 8 passes for 50 yards, adding 17 receptions for 247 yards, 48 carries for 117 yards and 7 rushing touchdowns. So a guy who can do a little bit of both. I spoke to Coach O about the new signing, playing in that hot weather, and more. All right, Coach, pretty hot temperatures this week so far during practice. I was just wondering if there's any maybe protocols, or does it change the pace at all when it's so hot outside?
Ramped it up, put them in uncomfortable situations. Obviously, we took that into consideration, but for the most part, we stuck to our script. They responded really well. And
then new signing, Kai Locksley, just what you can give me on him. Locksley, sorry.
Yeah, absolutely. He's an experienced guy. You know, we just thought that we could upgrade just a little bit in that third slot at the quarterback. Guy who has some experience, has done some short yardage things. He's an incredible athlete. He was willing to take the role. He knows the expectations and kind of where we foresee possible opportunity for him. So I think he's going to be a great addition in the meantime.
And then a couple guys back out there on that O-line. Now, how important is it just to get that group back to health again finally?
I think anytime you can get an O-line to gel, it's extremely important. And, you know, if we're afforded that opportunity, then, you know, we take advantage of it. You know, injuries are part of the game. And so we're plug-and-play mentality, no excuses, and we'll be ready to roll whoever runs out there.
That was Coach O following today's practice. Tim White has been off to a solid start this season for the Cats, and his best game of the season came in that last one, the loss to the Alouettes, putting up 143 receiving yards on 7 receptions. I spoke to him about that upcoming Redblacks matchup, playing against an old teammate, and more. All right, Tim, coming off that bye week now last week, do you feel it kind of came at the right time for you to get set up to prepare for this week?
Yeah, definitely. I think a lot of guys came back with really good energy and practicing well, and just definitely out there competing really hard.
Now, this upcoming game with the Redblacks playing against a guy you used to play with, Masoli, just a little bit on what you can give me on him and that offense.
Yeah, we love Masoli. We know they're explosive. And I'm glad he's back out there, you know, healthy. I think that's what's most important, and can't wait to see him.
And then this receiving core, just maybe what needs to be done this game just to get some touchdowns here?
I think the main thing is opportunity in the red zone. I think a lot of guys are looking forward to those opportunities, and it's just about making your play when it's there.
And on a day like today where it's so hot out there, just how is it practicing in that extreme heat? Are you taking maybe a little bit more precaution of
No.
your running now?
No, I think we were having fun out there, honestly. I think we kind of just embraced the challenge, you could say, and offensively and defensively, we just had a lot of fun going at it pretty much.
That was the always dangerous receiver, Tim White. As I mentioned earlier, Coulter Woodmansey has been a full participant in Ticats practice. He was out after suffering an injury in that Ticats home opener against the Argos in Week 2. Didn't play in the game against the Alouettes. Coulter spoke to me about getting to heal up over the break and returning to practice this week. So, Coulter back now at practice this week and fully practicing. How has it been?
Oh, it's great to be back. Excited to get to work and get to this game.
And then that bye week, you got a little bit of time to rest? Did you feel it kind of came at the perfect time for you?
Yeah, it was always nice to get a bye week, get some time with the family and everything, but Big focus is coming out, winning this game, taking it day by day, being prepared.
Yeah, in that upcoming game against the Redblacks, what does this O-line need to do to protect the QB here and have a good game against Ottawa?
Just execute. Good technique, listening to coaching, communicate really well, and play our style of football. If we do that, we've got really good people.
And on the other side, on the offense, Soli is going to be the starting QB for Ottawa. Just anything you can give me on what you know about him and this offense on the other side.
To be honest, we're focused on us, what we can do to win this game, what we need to do. Soli, played with him for a couple of years, great guy, excited for him and his health, but we're focused on us to win.
That was Coulter Woodmansey, a guy who will be a big help to that Ticats O-line, a guy you really want to have back in the lineup. Jagarrett Davis was out there in that hot weather today, but to JG, it was just another day being from Texas. JG spoke about this team and what needs to be done to get that first win on Saturday. JG, that upcoming matchup now with the Redblacks, just what you can give us on them.
Oh, man. First and foremost, they're a very resilient team. If you look at the team across the board, they have a bunch of competitors. That's a team they're going to compete to the end. They got talent across the board. They won, so I can't say they're in the same boat as us, but the pieces are finally starting to click for them, and you see it. And for me, I tell people all the time they're a scary team. It's a team that if you don't come locked in, focused, and ready to play, you're going to get punched in the mouth and you ain't going to be able to recover from it. So I have a lot of respect for them. A lot of those guys are like family to me. So, I know it's going to be a great battle.
And Masoli is going to be making that start. Just a bit about him and maybe what you need to do to shut him down in his first game back here.
Man, him, Masoli being back up, music to my ears, honestly. He's like a brother to me. Like, me and him used to hang out and talk all the time when he was here. We used to have a lot of heart-to-heart talk. So, it hurt me when he got hurt. And just to see him finally recover, be able to step back out there on the field again and do something he loves and has passion for, it's gonna be wonders. You know what I'm saying? I already know we're gonna meet in the middle of the field before the game just to talk, see how each other's families doing. But as a competitor, for me, he's one of the ultimate competitors up here. He's gonna do whatever it takes to get his team to win, no matter what it is. So I know with him stepping into the starting role again, I know he's gonna have that team dialed in, have the team focused, have that team ready to go on all cylinders. Because why wouldn't he want to beat Hamilton? This is his old home, so it's always good to have bragging rights. So I expect nothing but his best game thus far coming into Saturday.
And then what does this defense need to do just to keep them off the board and you think to improve from last game?
First and foremost, be technique sound. No stupid penalties, no self-inflicting wounds. Playing fast, playing physical, and just really, playing free. We've been playing a lot uptight, been hesitant on our reads, our reaction time, and it's been hurting us. So the biggest thing this week is just coming out, being us, enjoying the game and letting the game play out as it may, and just go be you.
And today's practice, it was hot out there. I was watching from the stands, and I could barely tolerate it. How was it for you guys? It seemed like you were still having fun out there during practice.
Oh, absolutely. For y'all, it was hot. For me, it was a normal Saturday night in Houston. So I know y'all know the Celsius. So in Houston right now, it's probably like 38, 39. So, you know what I'm saying? So when it relative being hot, yeah, sure. But to the other guys, it was a hotter one than what most guys were used to. But it was a mental focus day for us. It was a work day, and I was proud of the guys because they locked in. They know what's at stake. It's a business week. Regardless of what the terrain is, we still got to go out there and perform at the highest level. And the guys found a way to push through. It was a mental day, and I feel that everybody checked their mental box off today. So I'm really proud of the progress we make. I'm really proud of the steps everybody taking as the initiative to put their best foot forward to approach the game with a winning mindset.
JG can handle the heat, no problem for him. The final player I spoke to today was James Butler. The offseason acquisition can do it all. He can catch, he can run the ball, he can do pretty much anything you need from him on offense. He spoke about getting back to work Saturday in the Hammer. I was just wondering what you were doing during the bye week just to keep yourself prepared for this upcomer.
You know what I'm saying? Kind of got away from football, you know what I'm saying? Spend time with family, spend time with my dog. and just just kind of regroup. You know what I'm saying? We got a new season, new set of games.
How are the temperatures out there affecting just the way you're able to practice today, being so hot?
Yeah, it's been a hot one, but it kind of brings out the energy. You know what I'm saying? Guys are talking a lot more. You know what I'm saying? A lot more energy. So when it's so hot, we gotta keep each other up.
As a running back, and a running back that can receive as well as run the ball, just how important is it for you to be that dual threat out there?
You know what I'm saying? I always just pride myself on, blocking first and then running and catching. You know what I'm saying? It's always, for me, it's always been the more you can do. You know what I'm saying? The longer you can stay on the field.
And now that game against Ottawa, what needs to be done on this offense maybe to punch that ball in the end zone a little bit more?
Just execution, you know what I'm saying? Finishing drives, finishing plays, finishing, you know what I'm saying? My thing is always just go win your one-on-one. You know what I'm saying? If every man on 12 of us win our one-on-ones, you know what I'm saying, we're going to make a play. And then that's just going to be a snowball effect because we're going to see other guys making plays, and that's, you know what I'm saying, that's only going to get you guys excited.
A couple guys on that O-line starting to get healthy here. Still a few injuries. Coulter and a few guys coming back. Just how important is it just to get those guys back?
Yeah, just that continuity. You know what I'm saying? Get that continuity back. It's a long season. You know what I'm saying? So we're glad we can get those guys back. Glad they're back healthy. So and they're moving great.
Big thanks to JB, JG, Coulter, Woodmansey. I know I can rhyme. I'm really good. Tim White and Coach O for speaking to me after that spicy hot practice at Tim Hortons Field. Ticats fans, remember this Saturday, the Ticats will take on the Ottawa Redblacks at Tim Hortons Field, so be sure to get your tickets for that one. A reminder that the drone show presented by First Ontario, which was postponed due to weather at the home opener, has been rescheduled for this Saturday. Everyone in attendance at the game is invited to stay afterwards to enjoy the show. We'll also be celebrating Pride at the stadium during that game. And on Saturday, during the Tiger Cats pregame presented by Greenworks, we will have our Greenworks Listen to Win contest. Listen for the keyword, and somebody who gets it right will win a Greenworks 40-volt 16-inch cordless lawnmower. Tiger Cats pregame starts at 6 on Saturday at listen.ticats.ca. Tons of fun to be had this weekend at Tim Hortons Field. That's all for me. Thank you for listening to Ticats Today.